here we're just cooking African food. If you are joining me today for the first time, remember to click on the subscribe button and join the family. And here we're just sharing African recipes. Today I'm bringing to you chips from Ghana. When we were kids in Ghana, you go to a party and that's the one thing you looked forward to, chips. It's savory, yet it's part of the sweet group of, things to eat when you were a child. And today my ingredients for you are the plain flour, butter or margarine, or even you can substitute that for cooking oil, a bit of salt, onion and garlic, and some nutmeg. I've gone right ahead and buzzed the onion and garlic in there. I've measured 2 cups of butter in here with 2.5 spoonfuls of margarine in there, and I've grated a little bit of nutmeg and mixed it together. I've mixed it together here. Now I'm gonna go in with onions and garlic, blended onion and garlic. And you're looking for like a hard dough, sort of like, what shall I say? Short pastry dough, just like that really, but this is not cold water one, you just use your thing. Mix it together. So when you're blending your onion, make sure to add the tiniest amount of water you can get away with. The blender will do the job, but it will need a bit more encouraging by shaking it and whatnot, just so you don't have to add too much water, so you can get the concentrated onion in your mixture really. This is one of the quick things you can do in the house. I mean, this is nothing attractive, or this is what shall I say, nothing that kids will run about for. But in Ghana, this was like, one of the things growing up. If you got this, you felt like, oh wow, because we weren't brought up with sweets and all this chewing gum and whatnot. No, we weren't brought up with those. This will be like a sweet thing, although it's savory. I keep saying sweet thing, but that's how we see it in Ghana. Kids will be getting this and they'll be feeling like, oh, I'm lucky today to get this, It's not like mom and dad haven't got money or anything, but that's just the culture. You don't bring kids up with sweet and whatnot. So this is our dough here. That's the consistency you're looking for. And basically, we're going to roll this out and cut it. It's chips we're making today. Earlier, I think I said 2 cups of butter. That's not what I meant. I mean 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of plain flour. And I added 2.5 spoonfuls of butter. You can use margarine, you can use just cooking oil. Yeah. So, and a bit of nutmeg and salt. And I have made the pastry now, so it's a matter of rolling it out now. Just flour your surface and I'm just cutting it up now, and basically this is to any way you want to see a chip from Ghana. In Ghana, it was a bit, thin, skinny cut. But you can cut it anyway, squares, whatnot. This is not the final product. Basically, you do this and then you sort of cut it into tiny bits like that. Make sure you put in flour on the surface and the thing around the thing that you're doing, so they don't like, stick together. That will be your chips. Okay, so we finished with the first batch now, and basically you just take it to the oil with the thing My oil has been heating up here, and oh yeah, there. Okay. You're cutting because you put what shall I say? You put flour around it. It means they don't stick together. And when you put it in, make sure to move it about. Make sure your oil is not like overly hot either. Yeah. And now that you know that they are totally separated and they are not going to stick together, you can leave it alone and let it fry. So our chips has been on here for about 3.5 minutes, and this is the color they're looking. Basically, I think they are cooked, but it depends on how you want the color to look. Normally the ones that you can buy on the roadside in Ghana, they are a bit more darker, a bit more brown looking, which is what you go for really. And basically this, by the roadside everywhere, they're selling them, you know, bagged up in little tiny plastic things, and or these days they put them in like plastic bowls with a lid on, with a bit of like, you know, groundnuts or peanuts as we say it here, in the bowl. And you can buy it for like, you know, 1 CD or something like this in Ghana. Not expensive at all, but it's one of the snacky things in Ghana, and it's so easy to make. You can make yours at home now that I've given you the recipe. Basically I'm going for, you know, letting it look like ones that you can buy from the roadside. That's why I'm letting it brown a little bit. Yeah, I think it's about time to take it out now. So just pop some paper in the thing there, in the colander or whatnot, and I'm gonna pop this in here. And that is your chips really. Let's break one for you to see. It is pretty hot. Let's find like a chunky one. And that's how it looks in the middle. Very tasty. It's a salty thing that brings Ghana back totally. Yeah. So if you grew up in Ghana, then you know this as like, you know, a very snacky thing that your mom can buy for you on the road, or if you go to a party like a birthday party or somebody's wedding, or, you know, nice occasional things like that, you can expect to eat there. I mean, till date they still do it. Every party you get invited to, there will be a little bag of some of chips and a bit of donuts on the side and a bit of peanuts on the side. And next time I get to make a video, it will be some of the peanuts, and then the next time I'll make the donuts. So thanks for joining me today. For my subscribers who have been with me from day one, thank you very much. And thanks for your comments down below. They encourage me to go on. And if you're joining me just today, please subscribe and join the family. Here is Just Cooking African Food. Thanks for joining me today. It's been Chips. Thank you.